So in this week's vlog or video, I'm going to talk about why you should stop trying to be like Peter McKinnon. Now with YouTube being hella saturated, everyone is still trying to be like someone. Just because you see someone in the ranks and you aspire to be someone, it doesn't necessarily mean that you should copy tit for tat exactly how their videos are like and be exact clone of them. And this is regarding to people being exactly like Peter McKinnon. The reason why Peter McKinnon stands out is because he was one of the first to actually create his own niche in these cinematic type of vlogs that are educational. Now that he's done it, other people aspire and then they try to mimic and do the exact same thing as he does. Don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with trying to emulate and be inspired by someone, but it's a complete different thing when you see channels that look exactly similar. Like you have a vlog shot, then you have a cinematic with the black bars and with synced up with music, and it gets a little repetitive. Because although YouTube is more business-like nowadays and how much value I can provide for you guys, it's starting to become losing the sense of the word of creativity. The theory or concept of being original. That is what makes you stand out in YouTube nowadays. I'm not knocking Peter McKinnon, alright? But I'm Peter from Broke Visionary Collective. And I don't aspire to be exactly like someone. When it comes to making videos, it's okay because not a lot of people talk about being critiqued. Your videos will be critiqued, especially if you put content and you're a content creator online. People are going to critique you. People will make fun of you. But as long as it sticks to you and what you are, you eventually as a creative person want to find your own style instead of mimic and replicate and duplicate and be a clone of someone. Yes, it's cool to have a little vlog and then have some kind of cinematic transition in between from point A to point B, but the reality is Peter McKinnon got inspired by someone else and a bunch of other people where he eventually found his own style. And me being an aspiring content creator, or I am a aspiring content influencer, is that we eventually want to find our own voice. And that is what separates someone that understands YouTube and someone who just clones and tries to be like someone. It's all about documenting your journey as a creative person, about how much what I can give to you, but at the same time still have my own voice behind that message, whatever that may be. Whether that's me trying to show you something, whether that's me trying to show you a new trick that I learned that I'm showing to you guys. So the next time you come across a Peter McKinnon-esque video or a Casey Neistat, that was back in the day where everyone tried to be like Casey Neistat. It's cool and a good place to start, but as a creative, there is a creative Bible and that I follow, and that creative Bible says you're not gonna be completely satisfied as a creative if you constantly copy and replicate someone. You eventually want to have your own style. And how do you do that? You do that through trial and error, by constantly experimenting with new visuals, new techniques, and constantly upgrading your arsenal of what you can do to portray and tell your story. Because the reality is, chances are your message has already been told to the world, but it has not been told by you. So that was my video for the week of why you shouldn't be like Peter McKinnon, or why Peter McKinnon is ruining the YouTube, especially visual game. Nothing against him, but those are my opinions when it comes to the creative scene, and there isn't much talk about this. My name is Peter, and you're watching Broke Visionary Collective, where we all start with nothing, but you can always create something.